Hi, Renegade Upcycled Goods. Heather Raffa speaking. I'm combining PBO Porcelain 150 ceramic and glass paint in shimmer bronze, which is an opaque color, with PBO thinner or paint diluter. You can see it's mostly the shimmer bronze, which is a slightly greenish gold color, and just a little bit of, very little bit of the thinner to help make the paint flow more smoothly, so I can make a finer line. I have now stirred the paint around with my paintbrush and doing some test strokes on the scrap paper, which is a nice glossy paper rather than like the regular newsprint. Just seeing how I like the way it flows off the brush. So that seems okay. And then I'm going to be painting some sort of viney designs sort of onto this turquoise background. I can't paint and hold this at the camera at the same time, so I'm basically just, angling with one hand, angling the jug to a better position, like tilting it like this, and with my left hand, because I'm right-handed, and then with a paintbrush carefully almost laying the paint on rather than stroking it on. And I'll just come back and update when I get a little more done. Okay. So far I've worked my way around the jug at the bottom, and I'm going to sort of spiral up around until I get to the top. Okay, I'm working my way around for the third time now. Okay, I'm going around again, so I've got this first row, spiraling around, second row, third row, and now I'm on my fourth row around, and I'm almost done. I'm going to try to show you a little bit of painting. As I've been going along, though, this paint has been thickening up a little bit. It's getting difficult to paint with. You kind of see it's globbed on there. So I'm kind of try to wipe off the brush and try to get kind of stirred around and not be too thick. And let's see if I can get it in focus. There we go. Gotta say, this is not my favorite lamp. This is the one that's supposed to be for me, although I'm not really thrilled with it. But I've run out of paint for the background, so I've got this jug and that jug as my two attempts. And this was the jug I liked the background on a little more, I guess, because it's more the lightness that I want, whereas the other one's a little darker. And so I'm actually just sort of making this up as I go along. Remember not to touch the jug so that you don't get your finger oils on it. Just spiraling around toward the top. Okay. My paint was getting too thick to work with, so I put in a little more thinner but it's very hard to control it coming out. It should really have like a dropper in the lid or something. So it's a little too thin. It flows nicely this way, but it's a little too, come on, focus. It's a little too watery looking and translucent. So you might be able to see that. So I might need some additional coats. I could pour some more of the bronze in it to counteract it. But I'm just about finished, just about finished for the evening with this design. So I don't really want to put more paint in here that could dry out. Yeah. Not my best work. So I've got that spiral around so far, and I'm going to be adding maybe some more little curly cues on here and there, and then also leaves in a green and berries or flowers in garnet red. But that's the end of this section for painting the vine part on the jug lamp.